everybody! Welcome, welcome! As you can see, we are here decenting fish.
We're at separate tiers. You're here, I'm there. I'm here, you're there.
Yeah. You're coming here, though.
Getting closer. Putting as much distance between me and Odin as possible.
Pearl? 2 different pearls and elegant bronze. Are pearls actually worth anything anymore? Especially high quality pearls?
They should be worth something.
Let us find out.
Hey Doodles, hey Orca, hey Drago.
Yes, hello and welcome! High quality pearls are worth 300. That's better than the 2 asking price.
Yeah, things, since that's like original expansion gemstones, they're gonna be generally worth in the hundreds, but it's far more than their vendor.
You never know.
Yeah,
Sorry if I
usually they're
sound
worth more.
a little bit off. The last
But you're a
couple
little
of
bit off.
days, I have been very sick. Blech. Yeah,
Well, it's not even very sick, though. I mean, sick enough, certainly, but
it was
it can be a
allergy
lot
sick,
worse.
not flu and
That
cold
too.
season sick.
Yeah, it does seem like it was more or less allergy.
Yeah, it was definitely allergy. One of my curses, haha, from being allergic to mold and mushroom is anytime we get a really good heavy rain and it hasn't rained in a while, I am hosed. Because all the little mold spores start going wee, and my body goes, yeah, I can't handle it. I'm shutting down. Good night. Plop.
I can't live like this. I'll be in my trailer.
Yeah, as soon as we shut off on Monday, hello there, kitten. My head just suddenly exploded into the worst migraine ever. And then it slowly tapered off. Tylenol helped keep it down to a dull roar. But I'm still not 100%. I'm hoping to be back on my feet tomorrow, but unfortunately a new rain system is coming in tonight. Well,
Yes. Well, kinda. This next one is going to be more wind than rain. It sounds like though there will be rain. Okay. A gathering and a perception. 12.
gathering and perception. In general, you want to stock perception as much as you can. GP
No,
does
first,
help, but it's kind of really low on the totem pole.
Yeah. Oh, darn it. Give me a moment.
Okay. Oh yeah, a lot of that smoke and dust would just murder me, Orca.
Okay. I've finished pulling things out of the old gloves, and I just retrieved a brand new materia, which is that one. Yeah, a couple of expansions ago when we kind of went through things pretty hard, I kind of figured out a pretty good balance on materia, and I've just been imitating it ever since. It's probably getting a little bit off, but it should work.
Will those two do you?
Yep. I am not pentamelting.
Yeah, I did pentameld, and it was painful to the extreme.
That's one. This is being like a 7-item level increase for the average. Okay, that's all set. Change to something combat-y and throw us in.
Okay.
You know you wanna.
Do I want to do this, or do I want to do something that reses?
I don't know. I am something that reses, so, you know, do as you will. Considering you're still not in the best shape, probably to go for something a little more brain dead. So, yeah, Dragoon. You can go Machinist.
No, I am so rusty on Machinist, it's not even funny. I'd probably go Dancer instead.
But Machinist is so easy. You just shoot things.
Bam, 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 bam.
Exactly.
So,
And enjoy tea time on occasion.
do we went ahead to Tuliyola or just hang out in Old Charlian?
Probably Tuliyola.
Okay.
Because we should be headed to Solution 9 if it drops. Well then, of course we might not even get that far.
Yeah, this coat is just not doing it for me. It's okay, it's not bad, it's just... Nah.
A long coat that Faye doesn't like. Stop the presses.
It's the fur. He's not a big fur color thing. You know? I mean, Sherpa fleece, maybe, but...
It's the
How about,
of the villainous president, the mighty serpent of your
some lambskin with wool. Wear
No.
the hide of your enemies. Show them who's boss.
No, that just creeped me out too much.
Don't worry, I'll make sure it doesn't attack you in your sleep.
Uh-huh. Oh, we get a countdown.
The president must pay for his
Like no one pays attention
They
to it.
almost paid attention to it even.
Yeah. Over.
Yeah.
His arm has a life of its own.
Thankfully, he can't be off center.
I will also note that at least in normal version, he only does that to the right side. I have never seen him do it to the left.
Right? That's interesting. Boy, I'd like to know if there's a difference on how this works in Extreme.
beyond their apparent reach.
Pointing the opposite way from you.
Another attack evaded with a fall.
Ooh, that was a little close.
His arms are snaking round the ring. What's he telling?
I think the almost destructive the ring is other guys.
Out of the center.
The edges.
The door has latched onto the champion. Don't panic.
Had this one guy's cone from like halfway across the arena slowly drifting towards where I'm standing.
Ooh, one of the tanks got hurt. And be over.
And there's a Dragoon that's not you.
And there goes a healer.
There's a heal! Got him.
Ah! Okay, that was evil. That was evil. I have never seen him do that. Oh my god.
The fact that I rezzed that healer might be what saves the raid at this point. The other one seems to have stayed up during that. Ow.
What fighting spirit!
Out of the center.
Yeah, well, I'd love to, but...
And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
Okay, now I have res. I do not have much. You know, I'm going to bury that one. It was a good thing, too. That kind of hurt.
Woohoo!
And I still don't have... I got a res. I don't have mana.
The battle is decided! Victory goes to the champion!
Give me a second and I'll explain what happened. And it was truly evil.
Could the Lindworms regenerate?
Yeah, I'm
out
going to
of
need the
control?
explanation, too.
The Lindworms completely healed! What outrageous regenerative power!
And there it is.
Is there no limit to its regenerative capacity? Unbelievable!
Well, we recovered from that, which was freaking amazing.
Defeated!
Like I said, I kind of pat myself on the back because if that second heal had been down still, that could have been trouble. Bigger trouble.
Yeah, what happened there is he covered the arena in splotches. The largest safe zone was on the far west, which would be over here. Actually, I can pull up the map so you can see the arena here. The only safe spot was over here. There were blotches here, 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 and there was a tiny safe zone right over here. As soon as everyone ran to this side to avoid all the blotches, he cleaved that half of the arena.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw the cleave happen. I missed most of the rest of that.
He purposely baited us so that he could cleave the entire party. Just smack!
Well, I got my item.
Oh, good. We can take this off the
Both
list.
of them. Yes, we can.
I saw it happening. I was like, oh, fuck. He totally baited us.
This kind of remind me, so tonight was gaming night with Patch. We're currently doing Advanced Squad Leader. Tactical World War II, for those who don't know. And of course it uses geomorphic hordes, all of that, and the scenario this time is kind of revenge on Patch. When they did the desert rules, I am not going to get to tell this story tonight.
Okay, everyone in
Um,
chat, remember the term when we get to desert rules, and then he'll figure out the rest of it.
When they did the desert rules, a lot of the boards they did for that set mostly looked like this arena. Sandy, flat, and empty.
That sounds about
There's
right.
one exception, and that's what we'll be getting to.
Ruling over all of an iron fist, the grand champion of the Acradion, the Tyrant! At long last, the decisive match against the grand champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Ouch!
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach.
In.
Come on. There we go.
Another attack evaded with aplomb.
No, there was no aplomb on that one.
How about this? Behold, the essence of martial mastery.
In. Then out, then X.
Someone here might be new.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched.
There is much more to come.
Out, then X, then in.
Yeah, actually, it should be fine at home.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so.
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy and he's never tasted defeat.
Ouch! Actually, these are AoEs.
Yeah.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
In.
Start with an N.
I beg your pardon. What is he going to do with all those weapons?
Ouch. X.
Plus, and then an out.
Ouch. Last one is an X. Or sorry.
Such ferocity.
Last one's an and.
Ruthless indeed.
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form. He looked even more tyrannical than before.
Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced.
That tank's gonna buy it. No, no, he's gonna make it! He's gonna make it!
Now force.
Oh, he split the rig in half. We're going to need urgent repairs. Down. Can they recover from this?
Couldn't even do it with a sprint.
Huh, they're up! What fighting spirit!
Okay, which way is he pointing? He's pointing this way!
He just turned around.
Be towards the edge! You're good.
Yeah. Wrong edge.
And now
Not
he's
good.
thrown the rig. What absurd strength!
And I have no sprint because I used it the last time that happened.
Ahem. The ring shall presently be restored.
When I meant edge edge of the bounce pad.
That doesn't, oh, okay.
I.e. the mech earlier.
Doesn't matter, doesn't count. Because I'm talking about completely different things. That didn't work.
Who's in the quest between battle pride and mortal resolve? He decides to come out on top.
The power of feral souls makes the Acradion what it is.
Good night, sweet cheeks.
Before your very eyes, a new grand champion is born! It's all over. Until next time.
Pass, pass, pass,
Got
and...
mine. Pass.
Yay!
Uh-huh. I have a couple of things.
And we can take him off the list.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Oh, there's a lot of fan art of him. A lot
You just
of
happen
fan
to like
art.
that one.
Well, I posted a few. There's some I don't dare repost because, not safe for work, but yes.
Slash fic, aren't you say?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, Advanced Squad Leader, Desert Rules, board 25 is a hill board. So basically, one of those weathered, rough outcroppings in the desert. There's like 4 different height levels to it, plus the normal ground level of 0. Big hills usually top out at 3 in this game. And there's a lot of weird places where the slopes go around. So you're going up and down, and then there's cliffs, and then there's crags, which basically double the movement costs and everything while you're trying to go uphill. We've encountered board 25 a couple of times. I was fighting the train every bit as much as I was fighting the patch.
Oh boy. That's always fun.
This time, I finally... we saw an interesting looking scenario that had board 25, and I said, oh no, I attacked board 25 the last 2 times. You get to attack it this time.
Oh boy.
I think he's going. I think he's still going to win, but at one point late tonight, he was going, I swear this board was designed with the express purpose of pissing people off.
Yeah, well.
Okay. Yes, you have. I have had my revenge. You now have had the proper joy of attacking board 25.
Yeah, the Omega quest line was actually pretty good. It actually
Yes, we
redeemed
did
Midgard
see the-
Sumner in Rylea's eyes.
Not really.
You allowed him into the cookie vat?
No. Gala Kitten is still out. Gala Kitten is still keeping an eye on him for that.
Ow, quit it. So he smacked you, not me.
Yes.
Yeah, you keep your watch streak going, Orca. Thank you.
85 stream streak.
Yes. If you can't play the game, this is a good second best is watching us play. Now, folks here know that I try really hard not to get political on this stream.
Uh-oh.
But there are a couple things we kind of need to discuss. And it is a true discussion. The big one right now is Discord.
Yes. Supposedly they're backing off on things, but I don't know what is actually going on.
Well, what they decided to do, because the thing is that they traded vendors for their third-party authentication. Now, this vendor...
Yeah, there is no good vendor.
This vendor is currently being used by Roblox. So
that actually says better things.
Yes and no.
Simply because Roblox would be on the hook for a lot of money if something went bad.
Oh yeah, yeah, and things have already gotten bad with Roblox.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's a case of they're isolated instances, but because of the way Roblox is set up, those isolated instances can really congeal really fast. I don't want to go into some of the things I know that have happened that are not necessarily Roblox's fault, but it happened in their turf kind of situations. It does exploit the hell out of kids. The one I'm thinking of happened about a decade ago. Roblox was only about 5 years old. Poof, another 100 gray furs. And this has happened in other games as well, particularly GTA Online, where
Online version of
a couple GTAs have had online elements, so.
I suppose that makes some sense.
Where a couple guys got together and for shits and giggles went out and inside the game assaulted underaged player characters.
Right.
And some of those times, those who were assaulted were underage. And so that's why Roblox has Authenticator.
Yeah.
The problem is the group they're going with is also owned by the same guy who owns Palantir.
Okay, so they went to that one. They're not going from that one because I have not been able to.
Yeah, they're going to that one.
Okay, that's worse than where they started.
Yeah. So I am seriously debating on canceling my Nitro, but that's going to affect our Discord channel.
Not enough to matter. Cancel it, and if they ask you why, tell them that you will not give them any money while they are giving money to those idiots.
Yeah.
This will be a tag team match of extreme proportions.
I can handle you alone.
I don't have that option because I've never had Nitro, and the one time you kind of offered me a guest thing, I ended up turning it down because they wanted my info. And I said, no, it's not worth it. Nitro isn't worth giving you info.
I lied for her.
Not necessarily the best placement, but controlled under the circumstances. So yeah,
Would have been better.
the company they've gone to, they claim that all their information is held on the server. However, in practice, that's not what they're doing. They're collecting information and selling it and have ties to groups that we do not want to fund anymore.
No, not
Deep
anymore.
Blue's lost his crew. He's tagging in.
If there ain't a wave to ride, just make one yourself.
But yeah, if that's where they have changed to, I would definitely say cancel your Nitro and call it fly. I don't think there's any feature
Bet you've never seen anything this gnarly.
worth worrying about.
Yeah, effectively what the Nitro does at the moment is give us access to more emotes and animated emotes, and allows me personally to use emotes from other servers.
Yeah. Now, last, of course, is what they try and get most people in.
Let's do this together, bro.
And losing the animated emotes and so on for
They don't fight over either, so it's only fair.
be a shame, but
The extremes fight
no matter how fun it is, it's not why we're there.
Oh, and it also increases the bit rate for sound quality going through the server and the video images through the server.
Sadly logical, and sadly that is worth something, but
We're just getting started.
But the fact that it affects us all is something I want to discuss and take stock of.
yeah,
Center is fine.
yes. I'd say the main quality of life one really is going to be the audio.
Brothers have triggered a fusion explosion. Truly, they're deadly beings.
It wasn't on me, it's not my fault.
Nope. Actually, that was good placement.
Definitely not me.
There's more I want to discuss, but not in the middle of a fight.
Yeah.
This trick just for you.
Brace yourselves, folks. The extremes are holding nothing back.
Really.
Not actually a bad spread.
One guy pointed one of the water beams across the room. Other than that,
Bet you've never seen anything this gnarly. I like Inferno.
yeah, I know. I'm hoping the other guy
Tighten that up, tighten that up.
Just make one yourself.
Center's okay.
Yes.
Bet you've never seen anything this gnarly. I'm not finished with you yet.
Thank you for coming into range. Oh, that's a hole!
Yeah, that wasn't.
Yes, I agree with that. Nice. Oh, we're talking about FK. We're talking about that
We are talking
because
about
of
the
the edge verification and how they are handling it. I understand why they are doing the age verification. I just think they are handling it poorly. Now, match that with the fact that any card ping to Discord, actual physical credit card, which you have to be 18 in order to get.
It's all over.
Well,
Until next time.
not necessarily.
In Europe.
In Britain, which is the place that has generated the law, that is the main legal requirement causing all of this.
Yeah, Steam, if you've purchased anything using a credit card or have a credit card on file, they automatically consider you're no longer a teenager.
Both Steam and Newgrounds basically went with the credit card thing and, hey, wait. And, one or both of them also will take a look at how long has your account existed.
Because
Knowing
if an
that,
account
okay,
is
you have
18
to-
years old,
Yeah, then you must be at least 18 years old. Discord, that wouldn't work so well with because they're not as old, but Newgrounds especially has existed long enough where they're going, yeah, your account's existed for 30 years. We trust you to not be a teenager.
here's the problem though, with using that with Discord, is that every time I've tried to pay with Nitro to Discord, my account that my card is tied to has been flagged as a fraudulent charge because it is trying to ping for credit cards to a computer gaming site.
Yeah,
This has happened 3 times.
they really need to fix their
But if it means that
fraud
any
detection.
card being pinged to Discord is automatically assumed to be fraudulent, it's hard to use that as age verification.
Also true. But that is a particular thing for the particular place that you're going through. Their fraud detection is crap.
At the same time, it has saved me once.
Yes. that's the thing is, you want it to be good enough to get it when it's real, and you want to not have too many false positives. And, having the false positives every once in a while, that's not a problem. It's the repeated, where you go in and you tell them, no, this is not fraud, stop doing it, and they do it again anyway next time. That's a problem. Their system needs help.
The system is too tight.
And has no ability to have things inserted in it saying, nope, this is not going to be a problem. We went
Now,
through this
I'm
already.
assuming
It is
that
not
if
going to be
it's
a problem.
doing it to me, there's other places doing it to other people as well.
Yes, but it will most likely be, purely through, the place you're through and things like it.
I
The
will
bigger
note
banks don't seem to have that problem.
That the one that the one that my bank uses is a third-party vendor.
Yeah, but it's still going to be one used by all the smaller places, like credit unions. And while they have grown a bunch, they are not as big a player as, the more common banks. So as a percentage-wise, most people, as a percentage, are probably not going to have that kind of problem.
But going through a company that is known to scrape that information, hold it for months, even though they're saying that they aren't, and they'll be deleted.
Man.
Does not give me warm and fuzzies.
Nope. And like I said, I already rejected giving them information once, and that was before all of this started happening. And at this point, no, I am not giving them info.
No, do not give them info. That's the reason why I pay for it via PayPal. And that's the reason why PayPal exists.
Yeah, but
to create a block for that.
Yeah, but, just to sign up for Nitro at all, they were asking for more info than I was going to give them.
So, okay, I will go ahead and cancel my Nitro, which will mean that our Discord will drop a bit for abilities. If they change their mind or suddenly get a conscience...
Yeah.
The problem is that they're about to go public. And that's what they're doing this all for.
Right.
Is to make them look good for a public sell.
Yeah. If I was going to give them legal advice, it'd be don't. It never helps. I understand the desire, but it usually causes as many problems as you trying to solve with the money you get out of it.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Center again.
I almost missed that.
That is off center, or is that you doing the kick?
The kick.
Okay. Well, don't worry, someone didn't kind of start the ow. someone was a little late joining in on the fight, so you're not entirely alone here.
This is my show. I will hear you scream.
Yeah, there's a reason why
A wicked
I do not run
Dan Patel poised to execute a fatality.
a not safe for work Discord.
You will become a stain on me.
Facts that
Challenger has nowhere left to run.
Hit!
Hang in there.
This is just the beginning. My faithful minions, give me your ether!
It's begun. She's draining the audience of their ether.
All of you will feed me.
Dan Patel unleashed the ether. The challenger's in her realm now.
that one caught someone by surprise, and I don't blame them. That was not something I was expecting from that position.
Okay, that's a proper stack to stack.
Yes, it is. I know from looking at it in detail last week.
You are a stubborn one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
The spectacle of slaughter resumes. How will the challenger adapt? It's a veritable rain of death.
Such insolence I have never known. More. I need
Now, we
more
can't
ether.
control a lot of what's happening, but we can control where we spend our money.
Ether again. I hope our dear spectators are feeling all right.
Big kick!
Kick. And I'm on the right side. Okay. We call her right. Didn't know find that one.
She's unleashed even more evil! How will this end?
Ow.
Clear area under all of
Big
these
kick!
special effects somewhere.
That's a proper stack.
What's it?
I'm sorry, that sound effect is just ugly.
Big blisters. That's to separate the set. Okay, we can do that one.
Cone gone.
Good. Don't see any on anyone else.
On your knees, damn you!
Nope, sorry, you're not my type. I have a type and you're not it.
Looks like someone is in there.
There is no holding back in this game. You either need to go hard or you need to go home.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger. It's all over. Until next time.
And there will be a next time. Thank you, Meaton.
Hopefully not until next week. Nope, not until next week. No. Damn it! How? I could have sworn I got one each time. Why am I at 3? Again. It's probably the Bro Bros again. I could have sworn I got one out of there though.
Double check which one you need and I will queue it up.
I'm working on that.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm just annoyed because I know I checked on each of them. I heard it on each of them, and it's the Bro Bros again. I could have sworn I got one out of that.
Okay, you sure it's the Bro Bros?
Yes.
Time to go play with the Bro Bros.
Because
I'd rather
it's the
play
same
with
exact
them
thing as
than
last
the Vamp anyway. She's just mean.
Yeah, I have to say, The heavyweight round was characterized by less likable people than the first two. The Bro Brews are okay.
I like the Tyrant.
As a person? Or as abs?
Abs, 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 abs!
I rest my case.
As a person, once you get him out of his ring persona, he seems like a pretty
Yeah.
cool dude.
He seems okay.
You could do far worse.
You can do for better, and have. Keep forgetting her name, basically our trainer. Dancing Green is definitely... No, he's here to have fun. Forget all the male soap opera. He just wants to dance and have fun.
And that's a problem.
The problem is all the people who aren't on that attitude.
On waves and flames they ride.
Now, are you sure that these two aren't canon?
I mean, they might just end up being canon. I mean, look at Serena and Sadu. That was all a fan thing, and everything they've done after, yeah, those two are canon.
This will be a tag team match of extreme.
I can handle you.
My word, such sport for the challenger. Oh, what fearsome flames! They set the ring ablaze.
Ooh, that's a nice spread. Yeah, if we want to compare ages, yeah.
The flames are spreading. At this rate, the challenger will be back.
That was not a good spread.
I'll wipe you out.
Sorry. Think about it in time.
Hey, save some fun for me.
Deep Blue's lost his cool. He's tagging in.
If there ain't a way to ride, just make one yourself.
Good gods, what an enormous fade!
Hey, Ori!
Hey, yes!
Yeah, my birthday was not too long ago.
Anything this gnarly?
Yeah, it was a thing. All I can say is I'm not qualified for Social Security yet, so winning?
Something like that.
Let's do this together, bro.
Both brothers have entered the ring. Oh, that's grounds for disqualification.
They don't fight alone either, so it's only fair. The extremes fight as one.
Okay, it's going this way.
Somebody put up the running top.
It seems the referee is allowing it. It's double trouble
We were
for the
moving
challenger.
very fast for that part.
We're just getting
Which I
started.
assume is the Scholar movement buff.
Yes, but it also provides a shield.
Hey, check out this smooth teamwork.
Center is fine.
Why am I suddenly reminded of P and the Iron Giant? Hiding behind the newspaper he's been reading as he sees the giant generated tidal wave coming at him.
Yeah, Iron Giant was really good.
One of my favorites.
I've been saving this trick just for you. Brace yourselves, folks. The extremes are holding nothing back.
I think we've got no cross this time. Yay!
Yes.
Bet you've never seen anything this gnarly.
I want further.
Say.
That was a choice.
Guy standing on top of the person who's targeted.
Yes. Coming towards you.
Sure.
You're going down.
I have to imagine the Savage version gets even tighter on some of that.
Probably. I would not know. I have not done Savage this X-Pack, and in a way I'm kind of glad
You'll
of it.
find out in about an expansion when Resort Kings gets here.
If there ain't a way to ride, just make one yourself.
Out of center! Out of center! Out of center!
And now they've been felled with a vengeance. What fighting spirit?
Blinding them at some point would be good. No, someone else got it. The other red maid.
Yes. Admittedly, with there being two of them, the Red Mage one is a bit better of an option than normal. So I would assume the trade-off is still at 3 targets.
Yeah.
The match is decided. Victory goes to the
So I would have
challenger.
expected you before me.
Well, with those two, because their health pools are linked,
Yes.
Doing an AoE on them is kind of the best maneuver.
It's all
I
over.
would assume that if it's the normal trade-off, that the trade-off would be even at, damn it. Or no, that's I did not roll on the wrong thing.
Oh, please do not roll on the wrong thing. That would be bad.
Okay, there. Rolled a 2 and got it. But assuming the normal trade-off, I got I would assume that the amount of damage actually done would be the same if you hit 3 targets with the AoE version than if you hit 1 target with the single target version. And since there's only
Not
2 of them.
Correct.
Okay.
First off, that threesome only applies to melee DPS. For ranged DPS, the rule of thumb is 2.
I thought that was particular to Dancer.
They've since tweaked it. Now, there is an exception. I think Black Mage is 4.
That's just sad.
I'd have to look at the numbers again. It's been a while. But remember, limit breaks are calculated differently. Limit
As
breaks...
I said, assuming that it works the same way, because I just don't have any other basis of going off of.
Yeah. Limit breaks are calculated on the average of the entire group's main weapon eye level.
Yeah, I would still expect that the AoE would do less damage per target than the single target, and, you know, since the usual trade-off seems to be 3 to 1, I would assume that it would probably be at the 3 to 1 ratio.
The big thing is that
It just scaled the same way.
the limit break, as far as I understand, in all situations for a DPS limit break, is that a limit break will do less damage than if you are doing your burst round. If you are out of your burst round, then it will do more damage if you look at it numbers wise.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if you're just out of your burst round and have a mage or ranged open, it is better for them to do the limit break because their burst rounds aren't quite as big as a melee's burst round. And it's more important to keep the melee uptime running.
From what I've known and seen, I would have thought a limit break always does more than the burst.
No, it does not. You actually lose DPS if you try to limit break during your burst. When it comes to DPS. I state that because healer limit break and tank limit break do completely different things.
This is also true.
And limit breaks very much are use it or lose it.
Yeah. Not want to disassemble those. I actually want to give that to the Sora. Okay, what do we got?
Checking your melts.
Well, yeah, I remember I just got an item. I could use a spell speed.
A spell speed.
It's what it's missing.
There you go. 1 spell speed. Just for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of people are excited for FanFest. I'm sad that I don't really have anything I can... You might want to work on that. There you go.
There's only one way to get through that.
By flashing everyone in the arcade!
Shoot. Oh, right. I still need to work out this set.
But yeah, this is like the first year I don't necessarily have anything to submit. I mean, technically I could submit the Carbuncle hoodies under craft, but I really need a good sunny day to do some photography.
Yeah, we're not getting that at the moment.
We are not getting that at the moment. Not in the slightest. I mean, technically, I could use some lights and we could set up something inside, but we just don't have the room. And I have been thinking about doing a tiny little watercolor of a Moogle. I don't know why a Moogle. I don't like Moogles, but
Because
yeah.
Moogle.
Because Moogle.
I mean, really? What more needs saying?
It's a Moogle! I do have to admit, that is a interesting astrologian,
Yeah. Which is part of why I haven't switched it over yet. Part of why.
It's not as pretty as mine, though.
Uh-huh.
Well, if I had it glammed. I don't have it glammed currently. Right now, it is
Likely
very
story.
lovely.
Uh-huh.
It is so Barbie. I swear to God, this entire set is Barbie.
I'll have to partial upgrade on that. I'll worry about some of the rest of it. If ever.
Possibly, Orca. Possibly. You know what's funny, guys? Are you talking about duck and cover? Is that I don't remember duck and cover for possible nuclear thing. I remember duck and cover being taught as part of earthquake prevention.
Yeah.
Which in California you get a lot of.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was so hilarious. I think I've told this story before. When I was working at Cyclone before it got merged into 3DO, all the new hires got driven down to the main 3DO campus for our intake meeting. And there were like 6 of us all packed into this tiny little Econobox car. And we're driving down through Redwood Shores, and I'm just looking around, and I just randomly blurted out, "Well, I wouldn't want to be here during an earthquake." And everyone in the car just looked at me, and I'm like, dude, this is all reclaimed ground. This thing's gonna sublimate like nobody's business. And they're like, you're just making it up. Just making it up. We get to the meeting. The first thing, okay, now we're on to earthquake prevention. If an earthquake hits, Do not duck and cover. Do not try and brace with the doors because these are all false walls and none of them are load bearing. You need to get outside as fast as possible because the ground around us is going to sublimate. And I'm like, yes! The announcer just looks at me as like, what? And I'm like, I win the bet! It's like, yeah, reclaimed ground can be really useful and handy when built correctly, but it does have its drawbacks, and one of them is the fact that if the earth moves, things get shucken up, and the ground kind of sinks into the water table. It's not pleasant. Hello, cat dude! How did your stream go? Because you were streaming earlier. So, yeah. I found it funny that I just called that just by looking around and going, this place is flat as a board, and there are no trees older than 5 years old. This is all reclaimed ground. And it really showed the fact that it was all office parks.
Yeah.
And industrial parks. There were no housing. Oh, that's great, cat dude. So that's my earthquake story. But it was good to hear the fact of, yeah, don't use the door frames because they're not load-bearing walls. I'm like, ooh, yeah. I would have immediately gone to the door frame because I'm
here.
Tall enough person that trying to squeeze in under a desk or sturdy furniture just isn't gonna happen.
Would you like some gathering tents?
I have stacks of those if you need it.
And your favorite?
It's not my favorite. I just saved them a
Sure it is.
spot.
You have so many of them.
I got rid of most of the stack.
I know, and now you need more. So you can have a new stack. So you can sell that off.
I can't believe I actually got to a full 999 stack of Battlecraft Demi Materia 3.
Yeah. And now I'm trying to get you to do it again.
Why?
Because it needs doing.
So what else we got? We going for coffee?
It's actually just about 11, so yeah, probably coffee.
Coffee.
And back to some of the usual stuff on Friday, presumably. Which is probably going to be, what is this? There is, Meki, there are societies left to do.
By the way, you're gonna hate this.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hi, Alpha.
You, but not me this time.
Aww. He's doing his little Macarena dance.
Maracas. It's not the Macarena.
Hey, Macarena.
It's not even a mock Macarena.
I was saying something. Oh, yeah, you're gonna hate me. Or hate this. You know where we are in the tools?
Yeah.
I think we're at what, level 5?
1.4?
Yeah. There's 11 steps to that one, and then 11 steps after that.
To getting to 1.4?
because all the stuff we've been doing has been filing into the section that they expected you to do on Fena. We had never actually cleared the moon stuff initially.
Something like that. We got to the end of that, I think, while we were on Fena.
Yeah. Yeah, there are three
we are now
different
at phase
steps
12.
of 11 steps each.
So what? We get all the way to phase 33? We're
Yeah.
on phase 12 right now. I hope you were wrong about that. Because there's just no way we're spending that much time on it.
I think it's actually gotten a little better. When we started, the grind seemed particularly egregious, and it seems to have tapered off a little. Well, hopefully your new gloves will help.
Yeah. Where do they? Hoping that there will be something that they're all just giving those sets and I went the other way around.
Yeah, unfortunately, to pull up the Fena information, or the cosmic exploration info, you have to be in one of the cosmic exploration zones.
That's not where I'm looking. I'd like something that would actually give what the chain is.
That was not what I was looking for.
Oh dear.
Oh, it was like, Portable Archive, what is this for? Oh, right. That's for that raid series. Gotcha. And of course, we never finished off the field records, which is just fine by me.
Yeah.
Though it means we don't get the cool two-person bike mount.
Aww.
Because you have to have a complete field record to get that.
Yeah, yeah. Come on. Give the sequence. At best, they do it in the reverse of what they need to be telling you.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we should probably call it a night.
Hold on a second, I'm being stubborn.
Okay, you heard it here. Kitten is being stubborn. We're not ending yet. Kitten's being stubborn.
Come on. Come on, guys.
Kitten is being way stubborn.
These idiots will never tell you anything you want to know.
Doodle
Okay,
says,
now how current is this? Okay, that's probably that. Okay, yeah, okay. No, there's not that many stages. Because we're at 1.3, we need 1.4. 1.0 was the cosmic itself. And basically 1.5 would be stellar. Okay, and that would be the end of Fena. So at the moment, on Oasis, there's 1.1 stellar, 1.2 stellar, and the hyper version. So looks like okay, they hand you a 0.1 probably. So 9 plus 5 plus 3. 17 stages.
And we're on stage 12.
Right.
Okay, with that decided.
Yeah, I could not believe 33.
You all be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we will see you on Friday, probably for more crafting and gathering.
Probably. One way or another.
Yes, you did. Say hello to Live Suing for us. Good night, all.
Yes! Yes, everyone, have a great night. See you here Friday at 10 o'clock Pacific.